This is Johannes.
And this is Sunniva.
And you are watching Board Gaming Ramblings.
Welcome back to Keep or Cull, where we play our whole collection of 600 plus games and decide whether to keep or cull them.
That is the show, and if you are new to this channel where we do Keep or Cull reviews, all other stuff, and you haven't subscribed yet, is there something you can do?
Yes, you can subscribe.
Wow.
It's a button down there. It will be super helpful. Thank you.
And without that out of the way, let's start with the game. Let's start with you. You are the beginner of the games.
Yes. Revolution of 1828. This is a Stefan Feld game.
Yes.
And not many have heard about this.
Probably
It
not.
is a pretty new one. It's from 2019
Yeah.
from Renegade Games, so that is pretty cool. It is a two-player only game.
That's true.
Should we do the paddle stuff?
Let's do the paddle stuff. 1,
Yes.
2, 3, boom.
I think this is a really fun two-player game. It's this abstract tug-of-war-ish puzzle where you're trying to get these majorities on your side. I thought it is very clever. It isn't like this typical Stefan Feld design at all.
It's very different. I think it's a fun game, but it's one that when I played it now, I was like, yeah, this is fun. Never going to choose to play this over all the other games, and I'm never going to, like, we talked about this before, like, I'm not going to see it on the shelf and be like, oh, I want to play that
Yes.
again. I'm going to see it on the shelf and be like, that's a game. So you decide, because you are the keeper and I'm the culler. This never happened, so you have the power.
I have the power. I'm fine with culling it because we play these two-player games so seldom.
Yeah.
And I agree. I think I would pick something else if we will play a two-player game.
Okay.
But it's a great game.
Next up, we're going to have another Stefan Feld
Feld
game.
game.
This is a Castle Burgundy, the dice game. We had the card game, which we already killed a long time ago, and now we have the dice game. Are you ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, boom.
This is actually a fine
It's fun.
roll and write game.
Yeah.
Because it is a roll and write game.
That's
Yeah.
correct. You roll and you write. It's like Yangtze.
I had fun when we played it.
Oh, yeah.
I absolutely got the vibe of Castles of Burgundy, but the real deal is so much better, obviously. But I wouldn't be sad if somebody asked me if I wanted to play this game.
No,
I had a fun time.
Yeah, you lose a lot of the interaction.
Yes.
Not that there's a lot of interaction in Castle Burgundy, but the little that there is, you will lose in this. And it is like many other roll rights games where I'm just going to do my stuff and don't look at what you're doing at
Yeah,
all.
absolutely.
So
that's a
let's
cull.
call it. Over to you.
Next up, we have Caverna, Cave versus Cave. This is a two-player version
Yeah.
of Uwe Rosenberg's Caverna.
That's true.
Yes.
You ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, boom.
This wasn't a big hit for me.
Hey, look at this, everybody. 3 times calling from Johannes.
Yes, I'm
in
proud
a
of
row.
you. Way to go.
It's a turkey.
What
Okay.
did you think of this game?
I think it's good.
Yeah.
I think it's fun. We played with the expansion, which made it a bit too long, but I think it's a good game, but I don't need to play it. I'd rather play Caverna. I don't think, like, with the expansion, I don't think Caverna is a that much longer game with 2 players, even though there's a lot more to set up. But I would rather than play Caverna with 2 or 4 players, but I think that it's a fun game. I think that if you enjoy playing these 2-player only games, you like Caverna and you like Uwe Rosenberg, but you want something a bit lighter, I think you will like this, but for me, I don't need to play it again. Happy to have owned it, happy to have played it, don't need it.
Yeah,
Get
great
a point.
summing up. Absolutely. I
Saying
thought
the
it was
same thing again and again. Next
Yes.
up, we did like a 2-player thing this week, it seems like.
As you can see.
7 Wonders Duel now. This time we played with both Pantheon and Agora. We hadn't played this game in 5 years, which means we never played with Agora before. I was like, wow, we played this last in 2016. Now we
That's a
played
long
it, it's
time ago.
2023. And now we're going to do the paddle thing, as you call it.
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, boom.
Boom. I thought, I think 7 Wonders Duel is a great 2-player game.
Yes,
That's the
one
first
of the best
thing.
ones.
Pantheon is the expansion that we played it with before.
Yeah.
That is a must for this
Yeah.
game, in my opinion. The third one, the
Agora.
Agoras,
Yeah.
I didn't care too much for that. It was alright.
You can take it or leave
Yeah,
it.
it was fairly easy to add to the game, not a lot of extra rules, stuff like that. It's a little more like this, haha, take that interaction.
Yeah.
That I'm not that fan of, but overall, that isn't a must in my collection with the Agora expansion.
No, it's kind of like there's one of the 7 Wonders expansion where you have the black cards that you put into the
Yeah.
game. It's kind of like that, where you kind of have some more interaction throughout the game. But yeah, Wonders Duel, fantastic game. Pantheon you need, and this one was okay.
Yeah.
Next up we have another 2-player only game, and this is this one. Oh, I forgot. I'm gonna continue. This is something people say is to show the back of the box.
I keep forgetting.
This is how it looks. I'm gonna show the back of the box of this before we do the Keeper Cup paddle thing.
All creatures, big and small. Caverna, the 2-player game.
Yes. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
1, 2, 3, boom.
It was nice.
It's a good one.
I thought this was really puzzly, which is like Caverna is super puzzly, and this isn't that puzzly because you don't have to feed your workers. There's some elements that this is more focused on the breeding of the animals and have room for
versus Agricola or?
Oh yeah.
Because you said Caverna, so I was thinking K
yes.
versus K, but
yeah, I meant Agricola.
Agricola, the big thing.
But I think that this is a fun enough puzzle without all the other stuff that Agricola has going for it. I had a fun time with it.
And there is also an expansion with more buildings to make it more diverse, because now it's only animals, and now the 4 special buildings, and you can buy an expansion with more buildings to add to the replayability variability of the game. And there's something in here that makes me not be able to close the box up. That's Agricola. Now it's over to me. And we have this one, which is not a 2-player game, but it's another small game. This is another one you probably have not heard about. It's a Japanese game, but actually with artwork by Clemens Franz.
Yep. The Queen of Hansa.
Yes.
Back of the box.
Back of the box time. It's this one. This is one I bought on a whim. The last game I bought in Spiel, I think 2019. I was walking with my friend Denman, and then he was saying, "Oh, I heard something about this game." And the people at Hobby Japan was like, "This is the last 2 copies we have." And I was like, "Give it to me. I'm gonna give you this."
It's so small. It fits in our suitcase.
I'm gonna give you this paper with number on it, and you're gonna give me this game, which I think is a great trade because I don't need paper. I need board games. Okay, are you ready for the paddle thing?
Yeah, I am.
1, 2, 3, boom.
I think this is one of the hidden gems out there. It's not like mind-blowingly good, but it is very solid, and nobody's heard of it.
And it's short.
And it's very short.
Great filler game.
Very interactive. You have these rows of cards that are basically like ports that are cards in, and they belong to the cities. And you want to have cards with the same color cities that are doing well, that are prosper.
Yeah.
And which city is like emptied first of cards is the one that are getting least prosperity. You're trying to always have a lot of cards, but also have a lot of final score. Yeah, it's super. Everything that you have basically is something, but you want to have more than the other players.
It's kind of like a real majority. Then there's this, as I said, the management of the timing of the rows.
Yes.
And it's super simple. We play the 3-player game in like 40 minutes, so you can get a lot of play out of it. I think it is a great game. One is just like a perfect filler in the economic style of games.
Yes. Next up we have Rainer Knizia's game Yellow and Yangtze.
Yeah, it's a game. Now we're going to do the paddle thing.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, boom.
This,
what? I'm super surprised.
You are?
You don't like a war game. That's super surprising.
Wait, I actually enjoyed this quite a bit.
It's a fantastic
we
game.
have played it one time before, and I had fun then, and I thought about it ever since we played it the first time. I'm like, oh, I really want to play this again. And now that we finally played it, I was just like, okay, it was fun.
Yeah.
I had a fun time, but I wasn't like, I didn't have this like first time giddiness about it anymore. But it's super, also very, very interactive. It's about like trying to get points in different colors. And
like Knizia is doing it.
And you want to even it out. So the lowest amount that you got is the points that you are left with at the end of the game. And you're basically trying to control different colors on the board and adding and taking away pieces and starting some revolts and wars and stuff. But I thought it was really fun.
I have kind of a couple of reasons that I want to keep this game.
Yes.
First off, I think it's a fantastic game. Like, that's the main reason.
That's a good reason to keep the game.
Second reason, it's very different from almost every other game that we own.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's a very unique game in the collection.
Very, absolutely.
And thirdly, it's impossible to get.
Okay, but that is a compelling enough points for me.
Because the Grail games, they don't have the rights to Knizia games anymore.
Oh, okay, cool.
So it's not gonna be available for a while now, as I understand it. So those are like the reasons that I want to keep it.
I am not sad to keep it because I was like on the edge of what I wanted to do, so I'm fine with that.
Okay, my turn. My turn then. It's going to be another Knizia game called Witchstone. We did a review of this, I think, actually not last year, but 2021. It came out at Spiel 2021, so we had kind of like, we have played it during Keeper Cull, but we haven't played it for Keeper Cull, and we had a friend who really wanted to play it.
Yes.
So, and I like the game, so that's why we played it.
Spoiler alert!
Spoiler alert! So 1, 2, 3, boom!
This is a keep. It's easy. I always have a great time when we play it. It's very puzzly, but you have all these. You're matching these. What do you call the game that is inspired by? Ingenious.
Ingenious. Yeah.
Yes. A puzzle in your own cauldron, and then the actions that you match, you can do with all the other stuff. Stuff. But basically, it's just super fun.
It is. It's a great game.
That's what I have to say about it.
It's a lot of game in a short time. Like you play it in an hour with 3 players, or less than an hour, like 45 minutes to an hour, and it is a lot of gameplay in that time period.
Yes.
Next up, we have a game that you have wanted to play again for a long time. It was even on our top 10 games we want to play right now. If you haven't seen that, go and check out that top 10 list.
Spirit Island.
It's Spirit Island.
This is a game that I've been looking forward to play since we started the Keeper Cull.
Yeah.
Because when we started the Keeper Cull, I was like, oh, then I can play this and
Spirit
this and
Island
this
again.
and Spirit Island again. And yeah, now we played it.
That's true.
Yes.
I sat down and I was like, oh, I'm going to surprise you. And I learned the rules.
So cool.
And I was like, oh, you're going to be happy now because this is a game that wasn't very high on my list to play. Yeah. Because it's like a bigger Euro and a bigger co-op games, which isn't usually my favorite style of game. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, boom.
Yeah,
I was thinking you were going to do Cull.
Yeah, I have been switching back and forth because I really like it.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy that this exists so much.
Yeah.
Because before this came around in our collection, my favorite co-op games that wasn't like story was like Robinson Crusoe and other co-op games with a lot of luck. Mm-hmm. And I thought I enjoyed that until I played Spirit Island. Yeah. And it's like, oh, this is what I want from a strategic co-op experience because you kind of know everything that is going to happen. So it's more skill, almost to the point that it's possible to make a game that you can play co-op. But you then have to be more skill based on you made medicine but you got struck by lightning so it doesn't help you kind of thing. So I really want to keep it, but though I realize that we're never gonna play it, kind of. You get what I'm meaning?
Oh yeah. I think it's a good game. Like I think I see it as a solid game. I had fun while we played it, but I'm never gonna choose to play it.
Yeah.
So if we keep it, it's for when you are like, now we're gonna play Spirit Island.
Yeah.
And so basically that's all up to you. Like I have kept so many games that you don't want to cull, so you don't have to cull this because of me. Because you are the decider, because you are the keeper, and you decide.
I'm just being realistic here because if I want to play a game, I'm even though I think this is a great game, I think I would prioritize other games that has story and has this campaign thing that Spirit Island doesn't have, like going for it.
Yeah.
We have some friends that has this game and wants to play it.
Yeah.
So I can play this at their house.
Yes. The next time I go to Thailand for 3 weeks without you.
Well, this is hard to cull for me, so I think I'm going to keep it just a little longer. And maybe next Keeper Cull, we can cull it.
I was thinking this would be a week where we would be able to cull games. We have one more to go, and it's this one called Sango.
We'll not be culling any more games.
Spoiler alert! Why are you spoiling the... There's no reason to do boom now.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, that's the end of the episode. Thank you so much.
Okay. Go.
Oh, it's going to be great, okay?
Okay.
1, 2, 3, boom!
Oh, no.
Oh, we have to go it now.
Oh, yeah. No, that's the rules.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
We have to. It's a fantastic game. It's impossible to buy. We have to call it now.
Yeah, that's sad, you guys.
Oh, we're going to keep it. It's a fantastic game.
It's very good.
And it has a back of the box.
Back of the box.
It's a beige Euro from What's Your Game. A fantastic game. One that I enjoy. Like, Yeah, it's a fantastic game. I like
Yeah,
it. It's a
yeah.
great game. I had fun while I played it again. I was thinking we were going to cull more games this
Yeah.
week. We culled 3 games and we
And
kept
they're so
7.
small.
So that was not the best culling. There was something because
I'm still on the edge of like with Spirit Island because we're never gonna play it.
no, that's true. But the thing was, it's very weird because when we started this, before we started filming, I was like, okay, there's 5 of these I'm gonna go cull for, and 5 I'm gonna go keep. I only did cull for 4. I don't remember the last one I was supposed to go cull for.
Yeah.
So I don't know what that was gonna be.
Yeah.
But yeah. These are some more games kept and cull. I think we are going to do as you kind of proposed, not to do a best and worst.
Yeah.
Because we are going to start doing at the end of the month, like a game of the month video, where we're going to talk a bit about our favorite, maybe only and least favorite games that we played throughout the month, with all the review copies, the Self of Shame games, and the Keep or Cull games. Everything
Yeah,
we
and
played.
you're also going to get more stats about how many games that we played each month, and that's stuff that we had early days, Keep or Cull.
That is true. So that is the end of this video. If you are still here and you have not subscribed, you can do so now. Bye.
Clicking the subscribe button down there is fun and it's free. It makes us happy like this. If you want to do something that's not free, you can.
Go to patreon.com/boardgamingramblings and support us there. And that's the end of this video. See you soon. I'm Johannes.
I'm Cinema.
And you've been watching Board Gaming Ramblings, and bye bye.